Good morning, welcome to the Patreon video for Friday the 18th of November. Now dollar Swiss, if you remember, we got monthly support 3 at 94.47, so technically pretty sound, and sentimentally it's a sell. So really we've got like a disharmony of the two. We can potentially break MS3, technically a little bit overdone. That's my only worry is that, you know, technically we're pretty oversold if we do break MS3. So yeah, the SLC above is at 95.60. We break MS3, I think we'll probably get the stop loss cluster below at 93.50. It's a long way away, but that's where the liquidity is below. We are still at the big picture, and they have sold it over time. See how they've gone long? So, you know, you could just follow the price action as they've been buying. We crossed the 50% there. So that could have been a decent entry. It coincided with the monthly pivot. Down we came. Let's look at dollar yen. So I'm intrigued about this because we had a MS2. And there's MS2 there. So maybe if I move that. 139.66. Okay. So that's the number. And we had a H4 candle just resting on that support there. One above is at 140.80. One below is at 138.85. We're 50-50, aren't we? We're very sideways. And likewise with the dollar Swiss, we break MS2, we'll probably get the stop loss cluster below. And so that's probably a likely scenario, 78 pips, and we might even bounce there. So you've got to be careful. Let's look at Aussie. This was a trade just a day, and I said that we would probably come down to take some liquidity, and then we'd want to place some sell orders, some buy orders, sorry, at that liquidity. Where they get stopped out, they're normally good places to buy. And that's where they got stopped out here. And so I was saying, you know, perhaps place a buy order at the spooky number. There's the spooky number there, the 666 number. Dead on, up it comes. So you'd have done pretty decent. There's nearly a 70 pip move there from that one trade idea. Liquidity probe and bounce. One above at 67.25, one below. It's fairly large still at 66, and they have sold it there, so we can potentially come up because of their selling should push price higher. And you see how these guys are. They tried to sell it, and so that's going to act as a support. See, price fell, and it encouraged the bears to wake up. Big old volume node there where they've come in to try to short it, so that's going to act as a decent support at 67 on the round number. EU MR2 103.32, and one above is at 104.06, 104.05, and one below is 102.60. A little bit sideways, and the buyers are now, we've got an interchange of buyers and sellers, and the buyers are profiting. And so we're probably going to come up and get that potentially 104.05. It's 35 pips away, so it's quite likely. Now the trouble with the pound is that we had a chance to each Jacker admit that we were in recession. I think the whole world knew we were in recession, but I think it's just his admittance that we were in recession. It sent like a bit of a shockwave through the market. Now with that news, with that statement, did they sell it? They did sell it. So by selling it, it should push price higher. MR1, 117.66. MR2's up there, 120.66. Now, going there should take out the stop loss clusters there because it's the round number, and that's normally like a fear zone, isn't it? The round number 1.2 is a big round number. So if we do get to MR2, you could potentially look for shorts because that's where, you know, the exhaustion point. It all depends where the stops are, but it makes sense to me logically. That could be a good place to TP if you were long. Kind of technical resistance, and probably a lot of the retail guys will exit. 119.60 and one below is 118.80. They're quite close as normal. The GU stop loss cluster placements have been quite tight, and that's just probably to do with the uncertainty there. So they have sold it, like I say, so we can come up to SLC above. So have a great weekend. Our Aussie Kiwi trade is going very well, and quite happy about that. It's going up quite nicely, nice green pips. And I just wish you a great weekend, and thanks for supporting this project of ours, and I do appreciate it very much. If you need me to help you at all, I can help. If you need any help with the spreadsheet and how to utilize it, I can help there, and anything like that, I won't mind at all. So have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you guys on Monday.